All right, good morning. Good morning. All right. I looked up our list of exercises. Can you get that door, Janet? We have no music today because we're taping, and I could not find any free share 60s music. Nobody wants to give up their money for that.
Yeah.
So anyhow, Lynn is gonna hum to do that. So we're gonna work through our classes. We'll do our basic warm up that we always do without the music. So just kind of follow along. The one thing I didn't put on today for Leaf was because we do a lot of wall push-ups, and we're not going to do those today because anyhow I don't have enough wipes to sanitize the wall for us. But that is something you can do at home. You all know how to do the wall push-ups. Do them. Squats, wall push-ups. Squats and wall push-ups. If you don't have any weights at home, I have a box back here of 2 and 3 pound weights. So if you want to take those home, you can. Or if you have weights at home, or if you just want to use water bottles or cans of vegetables. Tuna cans would be hard. Wouldn't use frozen orange juice. No, you know what I'm talking about. So, any other questions? Everybody knows that the center is closed for the next 2 weeks. And then I would just kind of watch. I'm sure it's going to just depend on what we see in terms of confirmed cases and things in the area, because we want everybody to stay safe and keep your social distance. So that's what we're trying to follow. So. All right.
Yeah.
Stay away from me. All right.
Perfect.
So this is Lee is taping us today.
Thank you, Lee.
So,
Thank you,
Lee. So, all right, let's begin our warm up. Let's start up, standing up nice and tall. Let's begin turning that chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Keep a little bit of bend in those knees. Keep your shoulders back and relaxed. It's going to be like 30 minutes of silence.
Really?
All right, we're doing great with those head turns. Let's bring our head back to the center. Let's drop our chin to our chest. Let's lift that chin up and down a few times. Bring your chin back to the center. Let's lift those shoulders up. Let's roll those shoulders back into some nice big shoulder circles. We're going to bring those shoulder rolls forward. Let's drop those shoulders into place. Let's do our W's and Y's. W's and Y. W and Y. W and Y. W and Y. W
Window.
and Y. W and Y. Bring those arms down into your cactus arms. Let's breathe and twist. Getting some nice rotation in your spine, kind of warming things up today. Let's come back to the center. Push those nice wide open hands out front. Let's pull and push. 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 One more time, pull and push. Hands down to your hips. Let's rotate those hips round and round. We're going to take those hips back the opposite direction. Come back to the center. Let's do a series of punches. We're going to punch forward, we're going to punch to the side, and then punch up like you're punching a giant. Start with your hands in here close to your chest. Let's do 10 front, 10 forward, 10 across over, and 10 to that giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Weave those fingers together. Let's twist side to side. Let's bring our hands back to the center. We're going to do those posterior swings. Remember on those posterior swings, hips back, hips forward. So if you've got a little bit of bend in those knees, you're trying to keep a nice flat back. Don't round your shoulders or your head. You're just swinging back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward, back and forward with those hips. Great job. Warming up that back side, down the backs of your legs. Nice and tall. So now if you're at home doing this, usually we do this class with music. If you're at home, put some jazzy music on or put on some music that you enjoy, and I think it'll make the tape go a little faster. So let's go ahead and we're going to start out with our basic bicep curls. So grab the weights of your choice. Remember, if you have a couple of different sets of weights, vary the weights for what your challenge those muscles that you can. You're going to start with a little bit of bend in your knees. You're going to have your shoulders back but relaxed. Weights down to your sides. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. And 10, and down. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to do 15. 11, down. 12, down. 13, down. 14, down. Last one, 15, and down. All right, changing our attention to our hips and our core and our legs. Let's focus on some squats. So we're going to take your feet about hip or a little more than hip. Find a comfortable stance. Remember on these squats, you can bring your arms forward You can cross them over your chest. You can add that chest opener at the end if you'd like. So find the one that works for you. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, next thing we're going to move into is our forward and lateral arm raises. So again, find your weight of choice. Get that nice strong foundation, a little bit of bend in your knees. Shoulders back and relaxed. Let's lift our arms forward and then we'll bring them back down to our sides and then lift them out to the side. Let's shoot for 10. Nice deep breath in, forward, side, forward, side. There's 2. Forward, side, forward, side. There's 4. Forward, side, forward, side. There's 6. Forward, side, forward, side. There's 8. Forward, side. Last one. Forward and side. There's 10. Now I want you to meet me behind your chair. I'll come back, Lee. We're going to do side leg lifts with that left leg. So you can be behind your chair or to the side of your chair. We're going to take a nice deep breath in with that right leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Meet me behind your chair. Let's do some heel raises, coming up on those toes, standing up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, moving to the right side of your, or left side of your chair with those side leg lifts. That left leg, standing up again nice and tall, nice tight core, nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Next thing we're going to do are rows and kickbacks, but just pick up one weight. We're going to do one side at a time. I want you to have it in your right hand. You're going to step back with your right foot, left foot forward. So we're kind of in a split stance today. You're going to bend just a little bit from those hips. Pick out a tile in front of you so you don't drop your head around your shoulders. We're going to pick up our weight like a suitcase. We're going to hold it in that position and we're going to kick it back. And we're going to do 10 on this side and 10 on the other side. So starting with that right arm first. Take it up. Nice deep breath. Let's go. Up. Kick it back. Bring it in. Set it down. Up, back, bring it in, 2. Up, back, bring it in, 3. Up, back, bring it in, 4. Up, back, in, 5. Up, back, in, 6. Up, back, in, 7. Up, back, in, 8. Up, back, in, 9. Last one. Up, back, in, 10. All right, bring it back down. We're going to switch and we're going to do the same thing with our left arm. So this time we're going to step forward just a bit with that right foot. We're going to take our left foot back. You can place that right hand on your hip if you want. You're going to bend forward a little bit. Pick out that tile in front of you so you're not dropping your head or rounding your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's take it up. Back, in, 1. Up, back, in, 2. Up, back, in, 3. Up, back, in, 4. Up, back, in, 5. Up, back, in, 6. Up, back, in, 7. Up, back, in, 8. Up, back, in, 9. One more time. Up, back, in, and 10. All right.
Keep that elbow close to the body.
Yeah, you want to keep that elbow kind of glued in there.
Close.
What you really want to do is when you're taking that weight back, you want to feel it in that tricep there. That's where you want to feel it. You're trying to isolate that tricep on that. All right, let's come back to our legs. We're going to do heel kicks. We're going to do our left leg first since I have the chair on this side. So on that heel kick, remember you're standing up nice and tall. You're trying to bring that heel as close to your bottom as you can. You want that knee to be pointed down to the floor. You don't want your knee coming forward or arching back. You don't want to put a lot of stress on your lower back. So again, you're starting up nice and tall. Let's start with that left leg first. If you can do it without holding on to your chair, it's a good challenge for your balance. If you need your hands on your chair, that's good too. So take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, going all the way to 15 on this one. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, now we're going to switch and do our right leg. Still standing up nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed. Keep that core nice and tight. Remember, that knee points down to the floor. Bring that heel up as close as you can to your bottom. Take that nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, we're going to do our balance pose. Just practice it. I'm going to count to 15. On the balance pose, remember, you can just lift one leg up and just balance on a pose, or you can do your star pose if you want to do that, or you can do a tree pose. Just something that you think challenges your balance. I'm going to count to 15. Let's start with our right leg being that foundation here, and then we'll switch to the left leg. My goal here is not to fall over while I do these. All right? So let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Return back. All right, let's switch to that left leg. And if you're like me, you're going to have one side that's better than another. So this one, clearly I'll be holding on to the chair for dear life. So using that left leg as your balance. And again, if you want to change it up and do a different type of balance pose with that left leg, you can. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I just need to count faster. Yeah, count faster. Okay. So we went through the whole circuit once. Let's repeat it. We're going to start with our bicep curls first. Let's start this time, instead of down by our hips, let's start out with our elbows in nice and tight. And we're going to take them down. We're going to go, take them down and bring them back up. This is our starting point this time, just to change it up a little bit. All right. Still standing up nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed, a little bit of bend in your knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great job, everybody. Now, let's do our squats. Again, you can have them with your arms coming out. Remember on your squats, it's important that you're breaking at your hips first, hips, then knees, and only go down as far as you feel comfortable. All right. So, I'm going to turn sideways on this one, but you guys know what to do. I'm going to have my hands crossed my chest this time. Remember, break at your hips first. Take that nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. Another thing on those squats is when you do them, make sure your knees, don't let your knees fall in. You want those knees to kind of try to keep that forward momentum. You're not wanting to do your squats like this. You want to stay strong and go down and come back up. All right, forward and lateral arm raises. I think last time we started forward and then went laterally. This time let's go laterally and then come forward. All right. Good foundation, a little bit of bend in your knees. Shoulders back and relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in. Side. Forward. Side. Forward. 2. Side. Forward. Side. Forward. 4. Side. Forward. Side. Forward. 6. Side. Forward. Side. Forward. 8. Side. Forward. Last one. Side and forward. There's 10. We're going to have to take off classes. I am so impressed with my counting. All right. Let's do those side leg lifts and then our heel raises. We're going to start with our right leg first. Putting that foundation and balance on your left leg. If you want to do these again without the chair, you can do that. So you're standing up nice and tall, shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, meet behind your chair, heel raises, again, with or without your chair. Big breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Side leg lifts with your left leg, using that right leg as your foundation this time. Standing up nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed. Nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's do our heel kicks. Let's do our heel kicks, and then we'll do our split stance rows and kickbacks, our balance pose. All right, we're going to start with our left leg first this time. We're going to bring that left heel up towards our bottom. Nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right leg heel kicks. You know, always if you want to take an extra couple of breaths between exercises, you can do that at home. If you feel like you need to take a break and take a drink, please do that. All right. Right leg. Standing up again, nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed. Big breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, we're going to do our rows and kickbacks. Only one weight do you need for these. Let's do our right arm first. So you're going to step forward with your left foot. Your right foot's going to be behind. You can take that left hand, put it on your hip if you want. You're bending just a little forward. Pick out that tile in front of you so you don't round your shoulders or round your head. You're going to lift it up, kick it back, bring it in, set it down. Take a nice deep breath in. Up, back, in, down. Up, back, in, 2. Up, back, in, 3. Up, back, in, 4. Up, back, in, 5. Up, back, in, 6. Up, back, in, 7. Up, back, in, 8. Up, back, in, 9. Last one. Up, back, in, and 10. Let's switch out. We're going to have our right leg forward this time. Left leg back. Remember, you're keeping that elbow in close to your side. Pick out your tile in front of you so you're not rounding your neck or rounding your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in. Up, back, in, 1. Up, back, in, 2. Up, back, in, 3. Up, back, in, 4. Up, back, in, 5. Up, back, in, 6. Up, back, in, 7. Up, back, in, 8. Up, back, in, 9. Last one. Up, back, in, 10. All right. Balance pose. Whatever kind of balance pose you want to do. Tree, star, just lifting up and standing on one foot. All acceptable. Make sure you have a support next to you if you need it. Take that nice deep breath in. I'm sorry, we're going to start, let's do left leg this time first. Take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Switching over. Use that right leg as that foundation point. We're just going to finish up with this balance and then we're going to start cooling down. So take a nice deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great job. All right, some other things we talked about before class started today was that if you're at home and you have a wall, which I'm sure you do, you can do your wall push-ups. Remember, we have traditional push-ups. We have diamond push-ups. We have right palm high, left palm low, bringing your elbows towards the wall and pushing away. Switch it out. Left hand high, right hand low. Those are all good ones. Additional squats are good at home. If you can think of any other things that we've done in class that you enjoy doing, add those to your list. Another one, like for warming up, those cool downs where we start with our hands up and we bring them down. Those pull downs are really good for warming things up to get started. Or if you want to just do them afterwards, maybe count to 30, that would be another good thing. So let's start cooling down. I'm going to start with my right hip and my right hand on my chair. We're going to take our left leg over our right leg. We're going to sweep our left arm up and over. We're stretching out that left side. Breathe nice and big. Let's just say you take 5 big breaths here, or you count to 10 or 15 on these. Let's bring our left hand back down to our side. We're going to uncross those legs. Let's put our left hand and our left hip towards our chair. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our right leg over our left. We're going to bring our right arm up and over. Stretch out that right side. Maybe push out that right hip a little bit. Again, big breath. Just cooling our body down a little bit from all the work we did this morning. Let's bring that right arm down, uncross your legs. You're going to place both hands on your chair. You're going to step away and stretch out nice and long. Press those hips back. Let your head rest in between your arms. Stretch out that spine from your hips all the way to the hands on your chair. Again, taking some nice deep breaths here. Let's begin to bring our right foot forward. You're going to take your left foot back. Bring that left heel towards the floor. Bring your right knee towards your chair. Big breaths here. Let's bring that left foot up halfway. We're going to set our bottom back and bring that right toe up. Let's step up towards our chair. Stand up again tall. Bring those shoulders back a few times. Let's place our hands back on our chair. We're going to step back with our right foot this time. Bring your right heel towards your chair, or right heel towards the floor. Left knee towards your chair. Stretching in our lunge here. Let's bring that right foot up halfway. Set your bottom back. Bring that left toe up. Let's step up towards our chair, stand up nice and tall, bring those shoulders up. Let's roll them forward a few times. Release those shoulders back in place. We're going to sit down in our chair seat. Up with that pull down. Let's take our right foot out. Point and flex. Extend your toe out. Circle it about. Go back the opposite way. Let's drop that foot down. Extend your left foot out. Point and flex. I should have loaded up with some really great jokes to tell you during this taping. But then you would have got tired of the same old jokes at home. So
Besides, you did so well with your counting.
yeah, I did. I did an excellent job with my counting today.
And your balance.
I'm gonna point my toe out, circle it about. Take it back the other way. Let's drop that foot down. Let's put both of our hands on the outside of your right thigh, turning and twisting to the right here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe and stretch here. Come back to the center. Sweep those hands on the outside of your left thigh, turning to the left. Breathe and stretch, stretch, stretch here. We're going to come back to the center. Place your hands in front of your heart. Let's let our fingertips sweep side to side. Stretch out those fingers and a little bit of our wrists here. I am so pleased to announce that we had no phones go off. Great job. Great job. Bring those fingertips up. Drop your wrists or hands down. Let's do some wrist circles. Take your circles back the opposite way. Stretch those hands out nice and wide. Let's turn our chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Bring your chin back to the center. Let's finish up with 3 big breaths. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down. Arms out wide. Great job, everybody. Give yourself a great big hug. Again, arms out wide. Great big hug, and we are finished. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.